Hello everyone, and welcome to Crits&Knits. In our last episode, our adventurers returned to Pennycross after spending about 20 minutes in the Feywild, and discovered they were gone for 2 days, and Anyatha's birthday party was in full swing. They delivered the Herschelin fiber gift, which was well received. Iggy disappeared to catch back up with their fiber artist troupe, and Anyatha learned about the portal to the Feywild, and Shayla wasn't happy about that. Mesdoram slept in a tree, and Dusk didn't sleep. Solace had a graveyard encounter with the Sacred Heart, and found out that her work is not quite done. She appears to see dead people, including potentially maybe some folks from our other adventurers' pasts who are coming back to visit, and perhaps attempting to pass some information from the beyond. With that, we're going to pick back up in the Celestial Stag.
Oh my God, that's where I work.
Where Lynn was enjoying her morning coffee, and Solace was looking over her shoulder. I believe Mesdoram had also come in for a cup of something warm, and Dusk had just walked in, followed by several spirits. So what do you want to do?
Lynn continues sketching mushrooms in her sketchbook.
There are no spirits. I can't see them, so...
Solace will scamper back over to the bar and take down the "Be back in 5 minutes" sign and prepare to serve whatever beverage or snack Dusk would like.
Dusk will come up to the bar and just order a hot chocolate.
You want whipped cream?
Yeah, that's fine.
Sprinkles?
Sure.
Cool. Coming right up.
She'll wander off to a table by herself, I guess.
Solace, you do see about a half dozen spirits
Jeez.
trailing behind Dusk.
Are they clear-ish? Are they just kind of blobby, or...
They are relatively clear. They are clear enough that you recognize at least 2 of them as familiar spirits from the cemetery in Pennycross.
Oh! Okay. Solace takes note of that.
Okay.
Lynn looks up and sees seeing Dusk getting the hot chocolate, kind of peeking. Oh, you got the sprinkles, they're good. Next time try it with the marshmallows.
I will do so, thank you.
Really good.
It would probably be noticeable that Dusk doesn't actually drink it, because she doesn't take the mask off, but she just has her hands wrapped around the mug.
Why did you get the extra stuff?
Because much like her player, she can't say no.
Have you never felt the pressure of the coffee shop?
No.
Is there anything that anyone wants to do the rest of this morning while you're hanging out in the coffee shop? I know Lynn is sketching. Solace is doing her job. Dusk is warming her hands. Mesdoram, were you doing anything in particular this morning?
Mesdoram has found a set of knitting needles. And he is trying very hard in the corner to cast something on. This is also my misery right now, because the cast on for this particular thing is a little weird. But anyway, Mesdoram is like, I do it like this. Oh, God damn it. God damn it. Oh.
Mies, are you having some difficulty?
Yeah, they're talking to me, aren't they? Yep. Yeah, no. I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine. I'm just I'm caught a bit. That's it. Yep.
Do you need help? Guidance? You can do it on your own. I know you can.
Just my fingers are so damnably.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have started with size ones.
All the needles are so small.
Well, not really. Would you like a larger set?
Yes.
All right. And Solace nonchalantly goes into the back and then comes back with a pair of 16s. Try these.
You could really hurt somebody with these.
Yes.
Mm. Mm. He's just kind of like,
No.
It's kind of like mimicking, like, pointy end another guy. Oh, nope. You're right. Got distracted.
Say no to the intrusive thoughts.
When?
When they tell you to harm yourself or others?
So, you know what? Actually, this is a new concept. Describe an intrusive thought.
Never mind. Do what you want.
Every thought you have.
No, I have intrusive thoughts. I don't act on all of them. Just some of them. Most of them.
Lynn is kind of picking up that this is all going around and that there's an opportunity for knitting help. And she is very deliberately engrossing herself more and more into her sketching and trying to make sure that she is not going to be asked to help.
Lynn, can you help me?
Oh, Solace, that was delicious tea. I think I'm going to go over to Hesper's, and I need to look up some stuff about the mushrooms at the library. So if you need me, you can probably find me there, just in some way.
We do need you. It looks like Mesdoram's trying to start his knitting journey with Judy's magic cast on.
Oh my!
Monday.
Well, I'm sure Agnatha will be able to help. She's okay with that.
I thought you were the master of the Judy around here.
Well, all right, Mesdoram, let's see what you have.
So, Mesdoram has now these size 16 needles and definitely some yarn that he definitely owns.
That's some good looking yarn. That's the one of a kind skein from Agnatha's, isn't it?
What? I have no idea what is one of a kind yarn. What is that?
I thought she was saving that. You must have really convinced her to sell it to you.
It just seemed like it wasn't a big deal. Maybe she's just flush with yarn.
Very good. Well, what are you working on?
Starting.
Starting for a blanket? A hat?
Oh, a goal. Right. That actually would be good to have a goal.
Let's go with a washcloth.
As the two of them are having a little knitting lesson, Solace,
Yes.
the spirit that had been standing near Lynn, is still standing near Lynn's notebook. And unfortunately, they're not the most clear. You can't make out an expression or anything, but they're very much near the notebook.
Under the guise of bussing the tables, Solace is going to go and see if there's something special about this page that Lynn was working on, or if it's still just mushrooms.
Go ahead and give me... How close are you looking?
As close as one can when one is pretending to do something else.
All right, I will let you give me a perception, or if your investigation is better, you can also give me a stealth to go with that to see if you are undetected.
Well, I have a +6 perception, but also disadvantage. Because it's daytime.
It is. So if you'd like to try being stealthy, you can investigate.
I'm going to do it.
Oh, okay.
12 and a 16, so a 12.
So as you are looking, it's a bunch of pictures of the mushrooms that you saw in the Feywild.
It's mushrooms.
It is. It is very specifically the ones you saw in the Feywild. It's not like wild mushrooms that you'd see around town. Lynn, is there anything else interesting about your notebook? Is this drawing at the beginning of a brand new notebook? Is it halfway through? Is it near the end of a very full one?
Yeah, so it's probably about half to 2/3 of the way through. And if one were to thumb through it, you might find that it is like a a mismatch collection with no like real discernible theme except for the concept of a spell book comes up over and over again, and some stuff about trying to find a spell book, a couple of maps here and there, but then also random shit everywhere. Mushrooms,
Okay.
pictures of animals, pictures of whatever.
Okay.
I presume Solace has seen this notebook before on different pages.
She's got it with her all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Solace, you know that this is it's research of a sort.
It's like first draft research kind of stuff. She uses it for like brainstorming, thinking about things, and then often will transfer important thoughts to others that she keeps at home, which is no secret.
Okay.
Well, if no one else has anything that they need to do this morning, what do your characters plan to do for the rest of the day? It's a bit of a day of rest because, as we mentioned, the party last night raged on well past everyone's bedtime, and the wine was flowing freely, quite literally, no charge, and most of the townsfolk took advantage of that. So it's a relatively quiet day today.
But like I mentioned, Lynn already planning to go to Hespera's library to do some mushroom research.
Okay. Lynn, as you get up and finally leave the Celestial Stag, Solace, you notice that spirit that's been hanging around Lynn all morning. Sort of, you can see the blobby approximation of their arm waving at you as they follow Lynn out the door.
I put up my "I'll be back shortly" sign and surreptitiously follow Lynn, this time under the guise of taking out the trash.
Okay. Lynn, are you just heading straight to Hesper's?
Absolutely. Yeah.
That is what you see, Solace. Lynn goes straight over there, and that spirit, you get the feeling that it's not so much a wave as a wave.
Oh.
You couldn't tell when you were first
Mhm.
watching inside because, again, they're a little bit blobby. But
I suppose I will attempt to stealth my way after Lynn.
all right, I would like some opposed checks here. Solace can give me stealth, and Lynn can give me perception.
Natural 1.
Ooh. Well, as long as Lynn rolls something more than a 1.
So Lynn also rolled a 1.
So mine was a total of 4.
Now Lynn's passive perception is 18.
Oh.
So
Well, I think then we're going to have to say that Solace, you're a little bit loud when you put the lid back on the garbage can.
Oh, Solace, are you closing up?
No. It's the trash.
Oh,
I had to take the trash out to the bin.
okay.
Where are you headed?
I off to Hesper's, off to the library.
Oh.
There's something about the mushrooms. I think they were so cool. She might have some books on them.
At the mention of Hespera and library, the spirit is more animated.
Oh.
They figured out that you can't really
Oh.
see them.
Okay.
So
Played
they're doing their
spiritual
best.
reads here.
Thank God, one of us isn't an idiot. Solace says, "Oh, I should bring Hespera some coffee. She does enjoy that occasionally.
Okay, I can take it if you want.
I got it. I'm gonna bring her the big urn. It's
Oh.
quite heavy and
Yeah,
no
that's all you.
offense. Okay.
That's all you. No offense
give-
taken.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay, we could walk together. I wouldn't mind the company.
Okay, I'll be right back. Solace runs inside and says, "We're closed for business. Everybody have a good day." and grabs like a big urn of coffee. And
Mez is about to go on a shopping spree.
I was gonna say, are you locking the door? Are you kicking them out? Or are you just going to let them sit there and finish
There
their
is
drinks?
nothing here that Mez wants to take because he's sure the owner would know.
Dusk, watch the shop. I'll be back shortly.
Dusk is like confused and then shocked and then horrified and then back to, I guess this is my life now.
Mm-hmm.
I now run a coffee shop.
Part-time.
Yeah.
Temporary. Internship.
There you go. Solace, as you are walking back to meet up with Lynn, I will let you roll me another D100 and see how things are looking.
64.
Okay. As you're getting closer to Lynn, that same spirit is still there beside her, but it looks a little bit more normal now. You can make out more expression. This appears to be an elven woman. She's standing, waving frantically at you again, and this time you hear a sort of soft, disembodied voice say, "Oh, this is going to be hard. I don't know how I'm going to do this. This is going to be hard."
Lynn, have you, since we got back from the Feywild, have you had any trouble with your hearing? Like, have you had to ask people to speak up?
No. I mean, well, the party was loud. I had to ask people to speak up at the party some last night, but, then I just went home and went to bed.
Oh, it must just be me. Maybe it's an effect of me being a drow. I don't know. Could be anything, really.
Okay.
Are you talking to me? Can you see me now? Did you figure this out?
Yes, it could be anything.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is going to be fun.
It can certainly be anything.
Yeah, this is going to be so much fun trying to talk with your friend. Oh. Your friend here?
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be key, absolute key to figuring out what you're going to do next. With all, the library and the research, you might want to reach out to this one.
That's a nice song, Solace. I love the song you're humming. I haven't heard that one before.
Oh, it's just a little ditty.
Something from home?
No, something from Hoda, actually.
Oh. Well, I know why you're humming it, because the words, they're a little racy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, ignore the words, but yeah, follow the books.
Mm-hmm.
She'll be able to help.
Mm-hmm.
At least that's what he says, so. All right, so you got my message, to ask this one to help, yeah?
Who is he to you, Lynn? Is he just a friend?
Oh, good grief.
Herder? Oh, yeah. I didn't know anybody when I moved in, and he had
I feel like
beer.
I should let this one talk, but I think it's more fun for me to have you listen to both of us at the same time.
Hey.
He had good beer at the bar. He had a pink sword stout.
He watches over. He protects. And sometimes he talks to us.
His wife Hespera's got the library, and
yeah, that Hespera one.
She's
got the books that this one's going to use to help our friend.
She's real nice. She's kind of new. She's only been
our
here
mutual
about
friend,
5
right?
years.
He's got the big antlers.
Oh yeah.
All right, good. You got my message, so I'll see you later. And she dissipates and disappears.
Yeah. No, he's a good guy. That hurt a little bit of a slut, but yeah.
When Lynn looks around, he's not a little bit of a slut. He's a lot of a slut.
It's none of my business how much slutting around anybody does. So,
well, that's what I've heard. Not anymore, though. Not since Hespera.
Did they ever get hitched, or they just cohabitating.
Oh yeah, they got married. I heard, with the adventure with the necromancing lich, and then Lynn spits on the ground. Talking about that.
Mm,
He was involved in that, and that's where they met. And when he came back, they got married real soon after. Is what I heard when I moved in.
mm. And to make an honest halfling of her, I guess. You have some feelings about necromancy, don't you?
Well, I mean, I went to the academy, and
The McGregor,
yeah,
Gregor,
Magrona.
oh.
Yeah, it was really great, but they I won't even say his name, but they defeated him a few years back. I actually took a class from him my first year, and so I am not happy about that.
Yeah, never meet your hero. Oh, well, suppose you can't help it if you're taking a class, but
Yeah. Well, I mean,
never
we
meet
didn't
your
know.
hero.
It was just an intro class. It wasn't even a necromancy class. It was just like intro. Summoner. I don't even remember anymore. It's fine. I don't talk about it.
Yeah, maybe that's for the best.
Mm-hmm. It is funny every time I pass the statue, though. Get a chuckle on that. He's a good guy.
Oh, it was a different guy. Okay. Oh,
yeah,
neat. Would you get the door for me? I've got.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Here you go. And Lynn will open the door, like wave her in with her little quarterstaff.
Solace sloshes inside.
Aspera, Solace has the coffee you wanted. Hespera
takes a minute before she comes out. It seems from deep within the space. But you know that the library is housed in a rather large area, sort of behind and underneath the tavern. It takes her a minute to get up. Oh, coffee. Did I order that? Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Definitely ordered it. You filled up your punch card.
Ah, a big punch card. Thank you. You here for some books, some reading, some research?
I want to do some mushroom research. And then Lynn will open up her notebook, show her the thing. When we were getting the fiber, there was a forest of these mushrooms, and I want to check them out. I want to know more.
Oh yeah. I've got a couple of there. Well, I've got a whole section on the Feywild, and
good.
There's a shelf, flora and fauna. Oh, when you saw the Herschelins, right?
Oh yeah.
Think you could draw them?
Yeah.
Because the drawings that I've got in these books, the authors were fantastic at descriptions, not so great at drawing.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever seen the play The Never-Ending Story?
That sounds familiar. I think I might have read it.
Ah, well then, never mind. It's a visual reference. Carry on. Sorry.
Here, hold on. I'll show you. She casts prestidigitation and creates an illusory image of the Herschelin, like in her hands, and it's kind of like holds it up to her. This is what the mama looked like. She was flying.
Wow. How big was she?
Huge.
Big.
Huge. Okay. I like it.
And then she says, and this, and she does another prestidigitation and shows the babies in the nest.
Oh, aren't those the cutest little things?
This is where we got the fiber.
Aww.
They lick with lightning.
They what now?
I avoided it, but when they lick you, it's like lightning. You should ask Mesdoram about it.
That is so good to know. I don't know that I saw that in any of the books. Of course, I haven't read all of them yet. They're on my list. We should start there. We should look for the Herschelins and make sure we notate the lightning licks.
Lightning licks. I don't know if the mama does that or not, but the babies sure do.
I don't know if I'd want a huge thing to give me a lightning lick.
No.
Interesting. Maybe someone knows. Although I can't imagine you'd really survive that all that well. Yeah, but there are all sorts of things that bring people back, as we know. So maybe someone came back and talked about it.
Maybe.
Maybe. You good there, Solace?
It's been a morning. It was quite the adventure. Yes. Well, it was only just yesterday for us, but it was apparently 2 days here.
Right, because the Feywild, things get a little wobbly.
Yeah.
I like that.
And then there was the party and everything got all weird. Carry on.
Okay. All right, well, thanks for the coffee. And I'll have Herder bring back the urn when we're done.
Thank you.
Yeah, can you point me to the right stacks? And I'll just set up at the table I usually do and take some notes if that's okay.
Yeah, come on down. We'll get started.
Okay. All right. We'll see you later, Solace.
Oh. Okay. Shit. All right, bye.
All right, and Hespera will lead Lynn downstairs and get her set up with the flora and fauna books from the Feywild. Let Lynn start doing some research there. If you would like to roll me an intelligence check, please, Lynn.
19.
Okay. You are able to find a lot of information. You find some other people that had written about the mushroom trees. You find some reasonable drawings of them, although you think yours are better.
Mm-hmm.
Yours definitely have more color to them.
Do I find anything about if they're edible, if they have uses, anything that any kind of use for them or anything like that?
Sure. The tops are generally edible, but the stalks are not. They're remarkably thick and woody and have been used by the Fae in a lot of their buildings, not unlike tree trunks. The outer edges are a little bit softer, but that seems to make them a little bit better suited for building because they sort of squish together instead of just stacking flatly on top of each other.
Cool.
Right. Dusk.
Yes.
Back at the Celestial Stag.
Oh, God. Okay.
You have been left to watch over Mesdoram. He was the only other person in the shop.
Mm-hmm.
How have the two of you been? Mesdoram, have you been behaving yourself?
As I'm sitting here trying to knit, so how's your babysitting going, Dusk?
Fine, I guess. And she's like picking up mugs and things and like taking them back.
You know I'm the baby, right?
Yeah, you always are. You are baby girl.
I just said she puts up that sign. She's put up that sign plenty of times. She could have just asked me to leave instead of putting you in charge.
Yeah, I guess if somebody comes in, I have to learn how to make coffee.
I don't think that's what it has to happen, but you're taking on a lot of responsibility for a thing that's going to probably take 20 minutes at most, maybe an hour.
I don't know why she put me in charge either, so here we are.
Because you look more responsible than me. And that's true. Probably.
I don't, well...
Come on, no. You can say it. You can say it. Look, it's okay to be more responsible than me.
I don't think that's hard.
It's not.
And the fact that you are a captain of a ship is even more terrifying.
Look, there are different kinds of intelligences and responsibilities, and while on land, I'm not very responsible.
Oh, I know. You see a pretty face and you're like, ooh, googly eyes float along as they go. Dusk is gonna turn around and like take off her mask and try the hot chocolate that she had.
Okay.
But no one could see her doing it, so her back is to people, and then she'll put it back on and turn back around.
As you are trying your hot chocolate and tidying up, Mesdoram is fighting with the needles, although maybe less now that he's using the 16s instead of the 1s.
Why did you pick up knitting? Oh wait, hold on. I know the answer. There's a certain fiery dyer that was a part of our little field trip to the Feywild, and it looks like you were trying to impress Though stealing yarn from somebody is probably not the best idea.
You can't, you can't prove the yarn stolen. Where are your witnesses?
I don't have to prove it. I just know you.
Well, where was I supposed to just buy knitting needles and yarn in the middle of a community of people? You think people are just selling their precious yarn and they're all dragons here. They might as well be.
So, as he is like ranting about this, Dusk is going to go over to the door, open it, and just point to the yarn shop that definitely sells all that shit.
Mesdoram will, perk his head up and look out the door. That had to have just opened this morning.
Yeah, in this village of old retired people that have nothing else to do.
You're right. You're right, Dusk. I'm sorry. I'm stealing the wrong things. These people have to be loaded.
I mean, this is a very nice town. You're not wrong. But maybe we don't steal from the old.
But what if the old have amassed a disproportionate amount of wealth?
Oh, I'm sure they have.
I mean, look at me. I'm broke. You're broke. And look at this.
I don't technically need money.
At that, the door opens, and a tall human man walks in. He's got dark hair, black with streaks of gray in it. He's got a tan face, and one of the things you notice about him is he's got these piercing green eyes. He's dressed in dark leather, and he walks in with an excessive gravitas to him. And he stops in front of the counter and crosses his arms.
Dusk comes around and goes, "Listen, all I can give you is black coffee."
Coffee, he says. His voice is low and gravelly.
Okay. I will pour him a mug of coffee and go, "I'm sure you know how much this is."
He just looks at you. He takes the cup of coffee and holds it up, smells it, and looks back at you. He puts it on the counter and stares at you, Dusk. He's completely ignoring Mesdoram.
Is he familiar to me?
Roll me a religion check.
14.
As he stares at you, there's something like tickling in the back of your mind, but you can't quite put your finger on it.
Do I know you?
I know you.
How?
I have judged you.
It's a lot of people who do that.
You must help the comfort. Consolation. Soothe. And he's just going through words as if he's not finding the right one.
I have to soothe the consulate?
You will help them. Solace. You will help Solace. He turns and seems to notice Mesdoram for the first time.
Mesdoram has, while he was casting on, he was still working on the one needle, so he kind of slips the other needle like down near his thigh. Just morning.
Yes. You may assist if you like. He gives a nod, as if he is satisfied his work is done, and turns and leaves the coffee shop.
Sir, what's your name?
He just heads out.
Well, his name forevermore will be Blathering Asshole.
You know, we're in a retirement village. Maybe that was the sickness of the mind. Maybe he was, like, losing it.
They've got doctors here. Look at this place.
Can I, like, kind of follow him out the door and see where he goes?
Sure. Are you, like, walking out and trailing him, or are you just walking to the door and watching where he goes?
I'm gonna go, Mesdoram, you're in charge, and I'm gonna follow him.
Oh, shit.
All right, we'll come back to Mesdoram in just a minute.
It's a boat. It's a boat. It's a boat.
Dusk, are you trying to be subtle? Are you just following him? What's your plan?
I'm gonna
here?
be stealthy.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
Okay, I have
Just-
advantage, so I'm gonna roll twice.
All right.
Oof.
Well, that sucks. 8.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's no Nelitha.
No. I miss her. She's dead, though, so.
You watch and follow at a distance. The celestial stag is on the south bank of the river, and you follow him until he reaches the bridge. There's a bridge that divides the two halves of the town. As he reaches the bridge, he stops and turns back and makes eye contact with you. You see him just, like, heave a sigh. And what is your passive perception? 14? You get the feeling that he's wondering if he made the right call. And then he turns, crosses the bridge, and you see him heading towards the cemetery.
I'm gonna follow him. I gotta figure out what the hell is happening.
Okay. You did pause, and so there's a bit of a space between the two of you. He's aware that you're following him now.
She's not gonna be she's not gonna be stealthy then.
He gets to the edge of the cemetery, and as he starts walking between the headstones, you notice a fog rolling in. It grows thicker as he walks into it, until he disappears into the mist. And as it just as suddenly rolls away, he is gone.
I don't know what was in that hot chocolate, but I don't think I'm gonna be doing that ever again. And I'm gonna rush back to the coffee shop.
Mesdoram, did anything happen of interest in those 5 minutes that Dusk was gone?
Mesdoram has proficiency in cook's utensils and alchemist supplies as tools. So, if somebody does try to ask for coffee, which he thinks nobody will, but he puts on his hat and gets behind the counter and finds an apron, and he keeps saying to himself, it's a boat, 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 it's a boat. Whew, it's a boat. It's a boat.
No one else comes in.
Do you go into the kitchen at all?
If he has to find an apron, then yes. If that's where the apron is to find, he looks around until he finds one because he knows that you can't be in charge of anything without the right costume.
And how focused are you on finding the apron and as opposed to your surroundings?
Since he does not want to be in trouble, he is semi-focused on finding the apron, but I think his passive perception is too high to not keep his head on a swivel.
With that passive perception, I know what you are talking about, E, and I believe that Mesdoram will notice.
There is a skeleton in a chef's hat and apron who appears to be baking in the kitchen. And the skeleton just kind of turns its eye sockets turns its whole head towards you and just kind of looks at you with its eye sockets.
There's a moment where Mesdoram blinks. Once, twice. Morning, Bones. Looking for an apron.
The skeleton points to a apron on a hook beside the door.
Thanks. Not my kitchen. Like, surprisingly chill about this skeleton's like, not my kitchen, not my problem. I have a rooster. I have a rooster. People usually question me about that. Some people don't. Hey, if the muffins were good, that means the skeleton was good at making
Muffins were very good.
So, you know what? I don't even know how the sausage is made.
Fantastic. All right. I love this. Okay. Solace and Dusk. You are returning to the Celestial Stag at about the same time.
Dusk, I thought you were watching the shop.
I was. And then a weird dude showed up and said that I had to help you.
A weird dude in this town. You're going to have to be more specific.
Sure, he disappeared in the fog in the fucking graveyard. What did you put in my drink?
A graveyard?
Yeah. And I will describe the man as tannish, black hair, gray streaks, seemed confused about his words.
Is this sounding similar to the guy that Solace saw last night?
Very much, yes.
Oh, no. Okay. Disappeared, you say?
Yeah.
In the cemetery?
Yep.
Okay, I'll be back shortly. If you wouldn't mind continuing to mind the shop.
Yeah, that's fine.
Solace is going to take off in the direction of the cemetery and be like, what is happening?
We're going to stick with Dusk for a moment. As you return back to the coffee shop, you do see Mesdoram standing behind the counter, wearing an apron and a chef's hat. You're not sure where those came from, because they definitely weren't there when you were standing behind the counter.
What's happening?
I am the captain of this ship. Temporarily.
I mean, I'm back, so you don't have to be.
Ooh, that was so hard.
Where did you get all that?
The kitchen.
Okay. You can take it off.
You're right. You know, as he is still shirtless, you know, with the apron on.
You don't want to scald your titties off.
I don't want to scald my titties. It's true. Yeah, he takes the apron off and he folds it very neatly. And he takes the hat and he puts it down, and he does not put it directly back in the kitchen, but he puts it near the back on a service table.
That guy just disappeared in the fog.
Oh, that's a ghost, right?
I don't know, he looked pretty solid.
I mean, look.
He picked up the cup.
So a poltergeist. Those are the only two ghosts I know.
Oh, there are a lot more than that.
Sure, I bet there's a lot more of a lot of things. Those are the two ghosts I know.
You've traveled a lot. What do you mean?
You're right, I have traveled a lot. And in my travels, I've only encountered two kinds of ghosts. A regular ghost and a ghost that throws shit. So I assume if he was solid, then he could pick things up. Then he's a poltergeist because he can touch things.
Are you not concerned at all about his cryptid messages to us?
You know what? Honestly, no. You see all kinds of shit at sea. So a apparition coming to tell you have a mission and you must do that's what. I won't say it's any day of the week, but it is at least once every 6 months.
And on that, we're going to switch back to poor Solace, who is running towards the cemetery.
Maybe not running, but hastening. We'll say hastening.
All right. You are able to get there without any trouble. There's a slight hint of fog rolling over some of the gravestones, but in general, it looks like a fairly normal mid-morning.
Everybody's all tucked in and everything?
The ones who are usually tucked in are tucked in. Go ahead and roll me a D100, please.
4.
Okay. Yeah, you see a couple of blobby bits, but they're in familiar locations. You know that there are a couple of restless spirits who just don't like laying down. They want to be up and about, even though there's nothing for them to be up and about with anymore.
No sign of the mysterious gentleman.
No sign.
Solace does a little curtsy and leaves.
All right. Lynn, what is your passive perception? Is it 18?
18.
Okay.
Yes.
You are studying hard, looking through all these books, learning about these mushrooms. And Hespera is upstairs refilling her coffee. And you hear a thump.
From upstairs or from down where I am?
From down where you are, from the other side of the room.
So I perk up and see if I can see or if book stacks are blocking or anything.
There are books everywhere, of course. And most of them are shelved, but there's still a few stacks. But when you look in the direction of the sound, there is a single book on the floor.
So then we'll hobble on over there and pick it up and look at the title.
It is Necromancy and You.
Lynn will throw that book on the ground and then kick it.
Threw it on the ground.
All right. A few moments later, you hear another little thump.
Looks.
The book is open.
Lynn sighs and goes and stands as far away from it as possible, but still close enough to maybe gain something from what pages it's open to.
It looks to be the beginning of a chapter. You're standing far enough away that you can't really make out much beyond the chapter title, but it is Not All Necromancers Are Bad.
And she goes and picks it up and looks at the rest of the pages, see what, starts skimming it, not reading, skimming, maybe thumbing through a few pages beyond that.
So this chapter is early on in the book, and just skimming over it, and I'll give you more detail next time, but skimming over it, you get the idea that this is going over sort of the necromantic school of magic, rather than specifically necromancy itself in terms of bringing the dead back to life.
Like history type of thing?
Some of it is history, and some of it is sort of the more practical applications of necromantic style of magic.
Does the book have an attributed author, and if it does she recognize the name from her studies or anywhere else?
It is 100% that teacher of yours.
She huffs, and she wants to throw it back down, but she feels like she doesn't. But she closes it and sets it aside and kind of says to herself, well, I might look at it later. I'll ask Solace about it.
You left your notebook on the table where you were studying, correct?
Yes.
With that passive perception of yours, you hear a faint scratching coming from that direction.
Shift and look, see what I can see.
How close do you get to the table? Do you go back to your book? Do you just sort of look over there?
I just start just by looking.
You don't see anything from where you're standing. You're across the room at this point.
Right. I still hear the scratching?
It was sort of a one and done thing. It was a brief scratching, and you don't hear it again.
All right, so I walk over there at a normal pace and kind of peer at the book.
So you had your lovely picture of the mushrooms, and then you had turned the page and started filling up the next page with some notes. And down at the bottom of the page, in a handwriting that is not yours, you see the word balance written.
Lynn just kind of cocks her head. Gives it a good, concerned, curious. She looks around, and then she like walks around the whole room, sees, through all the shelves, all the aisles or whatever, sees if she can see anyone. And, anyone here? Who's here? Who's here?
I would like you to roll me investigation, please.
It's 21. Blackjack.
Oh, all right. You don't see anyone, but you still feel like there might be a presence of some sort. But there is no one visible to you.
This is weird as fuck. And she grabs her book, so her notebook, closes it, stuffs it in her bag, and looks at the Necromancy and You book and goes ahead and picks it up and then goes on up the stairs and catches Hesper on the way out. I'm going to borrow this book if you don't mind.
Oh, yeah, sure. Whatever you'd like. You know how we go. Just bring it back when you're done.
I will. There is some weird shit going on downstairs.
Oh, no. Are the kobolds messing around again?
It's not the kobolds. There's some...
Oh, good, because I told Corey.
Yeah, no. Books are falling off the shelves. I didn't do it. As she starts to say something about... But then she quits saying... And... Other stuff too. I'm going home. I'm going to go read this at home a little bit.
Okay. Well, I'll get Herder to look at it and see what he can see, and maybe we can do something about it.
Get him on that.
Yeah, maybe there's a cockroach infestation or something. I don't know.
Yeah. There's always a cockroach infestation.
Yeah,
probably.
They're little creepy little fuckers.
Yeah.
But okay.
All right, thank you. I'll see you later. I'll see. Oh, are you done with the coffee? So I'll if I see Solace, I'll tell. Oh, you said Herder was going to take it.
Yeah, Herder will
make that man work
when he's done with the roaches. Yeah.
Yeah, make him work. All right, I'll see you later.
Absolutely. All right.
And then she leaves and heads back home.
Okay.
Like really wrapped in her own thoughts, not paying attention to any of her surroundings, and walking a little bit slowly and deliberately as she goes back.
Solace, after not seeing anything in the graveyard, what is your plan? Heading back to the stag?
Yeah, make sure that Mesdoram didn't burn anything down.
All right.
I'm not null at this
You
girlfriend.
arrive. And
rude.
You arrive probably still in the midst of this discussion about the different types of ghosts and the fact that there are more than just two.
I understand that there are more than two ghosts, Dusk. What I'm saying is that I only know two ghosts.
It just surprises me with all of the bullshit you get involved in that you only know of two types of ghosts.
I think it speaks to my character that I haven't left a trail of ghosts in my wake.
Oh, hi. How are things?
Good,
Yeah.
you didn't have any customer. Well, you had the one weird guy, but he didn't pay for it and he didn't drink it, so...
That does me no good. I have to throw it
Sorry.
away.
Sorry.
Food laws, etc.
Breaking laws, you say?
Oh, gross. Well, I think the morning rush is over. If you don't mind, I think I'm going to close up shop for the day. Why is there a hat and apron out here?
Oh, Mez was wearing it when I got back.
Mez, where did you get this?
Around the corner. Absolutely stone-faced, just like, around the corner.
Okay.
All right. Yep.
Are you okay?
Undetermined. Have a good day.
All right, well, let's go.
I think we should just leave town.
Solace immediately goes in the kitchen. Yeah. Jeff, what happens?
Jeff!
I don't remember. Does your skeleton companion speak?
Primarily communicates in little clickety-clacks and sign language.
Okay, well, there are a series of clicks and clacks that you understand to indicate that guy without a shirt came in, asked where the apron was. I told him. He said thank you.
Great. I just hope he can keep his sexy trap shut.
You look stressed. What's up?
It's been a weird day. There's been a lot of activity. Some more clear than others. Apparently, there's something with the mushrooms that we saw when we went to the Feywild. Lynn was drawing them, and that's important for some reason. I don't know. It's I'm not hungover, but I feel hungover.
Rough.
Yeah. Anyway, I closed up shop for the day, so you can just save your stuff for tomorrow. Or you can keep baking if you want. Like, I'm not going to stop you. It's your kitchen.
It is my kitchen. Glad he was polite, though.
Yes. I'm going to go have a little lie down, I think.
Right. You know, sort your things.
Yeah. Solace exits the kitchen and goes to have a little lie down upstairs just to contemplate everything that has happened today. It's
All
not
right.
even noon yet.
It has been a very eventful morning for everyone. They're all questioning their life choices. And honestly, I think this might be a good time to wrap up and let them all just have a little bit of time with their thoughts. And when we come back in 2 weeks' time, we will see where those thoughts have led.